My ovaries fucking hurt today.
My God. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, I got something exciting for us today, man. I mean, more exciting than my ovary pain. That's for sure.
Welcome to the dumbest podcast on your desk, everybody. My name is Manny McDouche.
And I am Clayton Kegg, and my ovaries are killing me.
Oh, my God. That's how you really wanted to start this?
Well, I mean, it's a nice surprise. It's different.
Oh, it sure as shit it fucking surprised me. Oh, my God.
Who would have seen that coming? I mean, you didn't even see that coming. You know I'm a dumb motherfucker.
This isn't what I signed up for.
It's absolutely what you signed up for.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, you've known me for fucking, 20 fucking some years? I mean, you should have known what you were signing up for. But at any rate, I do have something interesting, something different. And, I don't know. I mean, I know it's going to be more than one episode on this, and I kind of want to see how it goes, but I really feel like there's more like this I want to do. When I was doing the research for it, like, I really found out I actually liked it.
And it's not the death of Ted Kaczynski.
Or the death of my uterus, no. Again, you signed up for this. You know it.
I quit. This will not be a duo anymore. This is not good. There's no more digital duo.
But we're still dynamic, though. It's okay, man.
Oh, yeah. Still not a duo.
So anyway, no, I did the episode, well, again, multiple episodes, but some people know him. It seems like a lot more people nowadays don't know of him. It really kind of blows my mind, but we're doing some episodes on Jack Kevorkian. Money. Yeah, baby. You know it. But yeah,
Do I?
Well, I mean, do you even fucking know who he is? I know you know. I'm okay. Let me rephrase that. I know you know of him because we discussed this, and I was like, do you know him? And you're like, of course I know him. And I was like, okay, I should have fucking known you knew him.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. But no, there is a lot of people that don't fucking know who this guy is. It really blows my mind. A lot of people that do know him more as like the Dr. Death, or they know him of the Suicide Doctor.
Dr. Death. Dr. Death. Dr. Death.
But yeah, no, this guy, he helped assist people in doctor-assisted suicides. Hey, he did make money on it. He definitely did. I feel like that was the point. Because, I know my dad always told me, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. And apparently he was good at killing people, so why would you do it for free? No, this guy was fascinating, though, man. Like, there was things I obviously clearly knew about the guy, but going into the research, I found out there was way more I didn't know about him. And there's obviously a whole lot I didn't put in here. Like, for one thing, our show's not political. I didn't put a lot of politics into it.
Politics.
But no, I mean, I didn't put a lot of politics into it. I kind of touched base on it. But
First base or second base?
I mean, just a tip. Does that count as first base?
Yeah, I think that's the tip of home plate.
Oh, well then, yeah, okay. We grasped the home plate.
Yeah, cup the balls. Easy on the tip.
Well, now, if there were balls, I mean, they'd probably still be at bat. I'm just saying.
Easy on the tip.
Fucking love it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You ready to get on into this?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Well, you seemed more ready about it when I discussed it with you initially before doing this, but...
Don't drink, kids.
Yeah. Or at least drink right. I don't know. I feel like maybe we've done something wrong.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely done something wrong.
All right, so Jacob Kevorkian, most commonly known as Jack Kevorkian.
Really? I've actually never heard that before.
Really? Really, that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
It is weird. Anyways, As I've already touched base on, he was most commonly known as the suicide doctor, or even more knownly. I'm making up words today. That's how we're doing it.
Isn't that the first time?
It's not.
Not going to be the last.
Most widely known as Dr. Death.
Dr. Death. Dr. Death. Dr. Death.
And I feel like we should just have like some metal rip going on in the background of that.
Dude, don't make me do a fucking LPOTL thing, dude. Because I will. I almost did.
Dude,
right
his
there.
finger's on the button. You have no idea. Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, my bad.
All right. So, and again, this is another part that I didn't put in here. I didn't go deep into his parents. That's what he said.
It's like, sorry, I couldn't go deep.
I had 2 inches. I went as deep as I could.
It's like, yeah. It was like being a dwarf playing center field at Fenway. It's just like, I can't. It's like my legs can only move so fast.
Okay, Fenway, you got to make this happen now. I really want to see a dwarf playing center field.
Oh, God.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah, I did.
Picturing it now. I can't stop picturing
Yeah, I did that.
it. Yeah, you fucking did.
Yep, you fucking got that right.
So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Oh, this is going to be a long episode. So, I did not go into depths about his parents. What I will say, though, is they were around during the time of the Ottoman Empire. They actually immigrated away from the Ottoman Empire. I did not even put in the actual year that they disbanded from that and tried to get away. I did not do that. Probably should have in retrospect, but I didn't.
Hindsight 2020.
Well, for most people.
Good point.
Yeah. But anyway, I threw it in there as an interesting fact. Yeah, they immigrated away from the Ottoman Empire. He was born in Pontiac, Michigan on May 26th, 1928.
Yeah, remember Pontiacs? They don't sell those anymore.
Well, maybe in 1928, they might have just been born as far as the whole Pontiac thing goes.
Ooh, the GTO.
I don't think GTO was around at 1928. And, I'm not even sure if...
I wasn't even thinking about 1928. I was just thinking of the GTO in general.
In general, yeah. I would love to have a GTO.
Oh, man, those newer ones that had I think it was like an 8.0 or something fucking
I was going to say, I got to drive a GTO at one point. This is not... That shouldn't be part of this episode, but it's going to be. Here we are. I did get to drive a 1998 GTO. I want to say it was 1998. It could have been.
Those were the ones that looked like the Chevy Luminas.
Yes.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that thing was so fast.
Oh, I bet.
And there was actually a side gig I did where it was like a self-employed man running a little car lot. He hired a couple people, like every so often, to go to
behind the barn to touch each other's butts.
That was a different night.
Oh, my bad.
No, they would. He would hire some people every now and then to go to auctions to pick up the cars that he had bought at the auctions, and that's how I got lucky enough to drive one of these GTOs. And oh my God, I wanted it. I really wanted to buy it. Like I drove past the lot twice, to be honest with you, because I was really contemplating not taking it there. But that's a crime, guys. Don't do that.
Allegedly. He allegedly drove past a lot a few times.
I feel like if I just said I did drive past a couple times, you know what? That's neither here nor there. I took it there. That's the bottom line.
Allegedly.
GTOs are great, though, yes. But, yeah, he was born in 1928.
28, Pontiac, Michigan.
Yes, excellent. Because
We were talking about Pontiacs. So.
Dude, I was still in the whole GTO thing here.
Oh, I bet you was.
Oh, man, I was living it
like,
again.
oh, yeah, you were deep in it.
Oh, I sure was. That pedal was deep to the ground.
It's like, yeah. Did you ever stick your banana in his tailpipe?
No, it was too hot by that point. Kevorkian taught himself at least 4 different languages. One of them was kind of exhaust pipe talk. That's weird. Just kidding.
Moving on.
No, he taught himself 4 different languages, at least. There was probably more, but as far as what was documented, it was German, Russian, Greek, and Japanese. And there was a lot of people that early on in his life called him a prodigy of sorts. And obviously, when you get that kind of recognition, you're obviously going to be a little shunned by your peers.
You know what? When you said prodigy, I realized that I was thinking of the Wyclef Jean group, which wasn't Prodigy, it was the Fugees. Yeah, it was just I was about to make a Wyclef Jean reference until I realized, like, no, that's not the same group. Gotta get my references right. I'm leaving that in too.
I mean, hey, did you like having anybody strum your pain with their finger, though? I'm just wondering.
No. When it comes to the fingernail, it's just like that perfect spot just inside my butt cheek. Actually, it actually bounces between the left and the right butt cheek. But yeah, that's what I like to do with that.
I feel like for a woman it's called a G spot, but I don't know what they call that for a man. I don't know if it's the same thing.
It's called an itch, as far as I'm concerned. It's an itch that I need her to scratch.
Ooh, it's like, this brings me back to another conversation we had with long nails.
Hey, whip out that nail, girl.
With the long nails and wiping your ass.
Oh, God. I'm going to write that down.
Yes, please do, because I want to bring this up at some point.
I bet you do.
Yeah, well, I mean, I personally don't. I'm not going to grow my nails to fucking wipe my ass to see how it goes. I mean...
I mean, you can. Can you?
I mean,
it's like, actually, you don't need to grow your nails. We could just give you some press-ons. Then we can find out. All right, moving on. Moving on. This conversation just really got fucking weird, and nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about.
It's going to be this kind of episode, people.
Oh, yeah, not yet. But, God, that fucking conversation was something else. All right, keep going. I'm going to write this down.
He eventually graduated from Pontiac Central High School in 1945 with honors, and he was only 17. Kevorkian then moved on to college life. I didn't go any deeper into the college life, but you can imagine there was people that he obviously got along with, and there was a lot more people that just hated this man. Hated him because every step of the way, he made them look stupid.
They made him look dumber than a motherfucker.
That is the most whitest thing you've ever said.
Really? Thank you. I'll say thank you. Because the whitest thing that I've ever said recently besides that is saying pastor without saying pastor.
See, now you're going Mexican, man. Now you're just splitting hairs.
Again, the whitest things I've said recently.
All right, I'll give it to you. You know what? I hope this is the right button. I forgot which one it is. There you go. You got the money one on that. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. You know it.
So at any rate, he ended up graduating from the University of Michigan Medical School in Ann Arbor. And I've been to Ann Arbor. It's actually not bad. A lot of college dorms out. You know, you got a little view of the bay there. It's just nice.
You can view the bay from Ann's Harbor?
Well, I mean, it's not, Uranus or nothing, but...
Okay, well.
Moving on. So Kevorkian became a pathologist and a euthanasia proponent.
Euthanasia makes you kill your pet.
Oh, man. Oh, let's hope we don't get sued over that. But, man, that was great. During his career, he had multiple controversial ideas related to death. He even wrote a journal article in 1959, which was... I went back to the whole euthanasia thing, you son of a bitch.
See, that's why I didn't say nothing about it the first time we talked about this, because for real, every time you said euthanasia, the first thing that popped in my head was that Robot Chicken, where it's like, euthanasia makes you kill your pet.
And again, I hope we don't get I hope we don't get sued for using that.
It's like what was that one? Oh, the dog bit the mailman. We're going to have to put him down. No, we can retrain him. Euthanasia. Oh, yes, that popped in my head a lot when we first talked.
I'm sure. It totally threw me off because it popped, like literally the entire episode popped in my head. That's what made me chuckle. At any rate, he did write a journal article in 1959, which was a proposal that a prisoner's condemned to death.
Wait, what did you say? Okay, never mind. No, just keep going.
I was gonna say I thought I said this right, but maybe I didn't. I'm having one of those days today.
Did you say? It sounded like you either said condemnment or condiment.
No, condemnment.
You could just say condemned.
I like making up words today.
Hey, I can't stop you.
Well, why would you?
Euthanasia.
At any rate, son of a bitch. Which was, I propose that a prisoner condemned to death by due process of law be allowed to submit by his own free choice to medical experimentation under complete anesthesia at the time appointed for administering the penalty as a form of execution in lieu of wow, I am like, wow.
Make it up.
Conventional. I should have. I fucking should have.
You're on the roll. Just keep them coming.
I fucking should have.
It's just like that Geico commercial. Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken.
In lieu of conventional methods prescribed by law.
I was waiting for you to say confrontational.
I mean, it just didn't make it confrontational.
No, conventational.
Oh,
yes.
See, I heard that completely different. Not only am I making up words today, I'm hearing shit. We're on a roll today.
Where's the dice?
Actually, at home. I left them at home.
The spicy dice. Yeah, you should have left them at home.
No, those ones I carry with me all the time. Should I roll it?
Oh, dear God, no. Because I'm not doing anything them dice says. Not a damn thing. Well.
Continuing on now. In lieu of conventional methods prescribed by law. But of course, the senior doctors at the University of Michigan.
You could have said U of M. I think that's where you're about to go.
I was about to, and then I was like, maybe I should actually specify it. That's what I kind of
because it could be Mississippi, Montana,
Missouri, yeah,
that fuckhole,
or my anus,
that fuckhole.
But yes, the senior doctors at the University of Michigan, they obviously told him this was ridiculous. They would not allow it. So Kevorkian decided
Mills Lane wasn't refereeing that one. He would have allowed it. R.I.P. Mills Lane. I actually completely forgot about that until I said that just
what
now.
What a good dude that was. And, I want to say it was you that brought it to my knowledge because I had no idea. I knew he was a referee for years for boxing, and he had his own judge show, and, of course, the whole celebrity deathmatch thing.
Oh, that was the shit.
Oh, I love that show. I wish they would.
One of the best things about MTV
at the time. They bringing it back so many goddamn times, and they never did.
They had brought it back a second time. I don't know if it ever came back after the second time, but it did come back a second time.
Really? I don't even recall that.
Yeah, but
God, no, I did not know that he was an actual boxer with a damn good record, and I'm pretty sure it was you that brought it.
Oh yeah, because I think I looked it up when we were talking about it. We couldn't have been on mic at the time, but now I feel like
we were not on mic.
We should do a show about Mills Lane.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, but I'm not doing any research, so I'll leave that to you.
I got it.
All right.
All right.
Moving on.
All right. Moving on indeed. He ended up leaving the university to pursue. Oh, wow. Yes, today is great, guys. It's all sunny out. I just would rather be talking to you guys and making up words. So he left the university to pursue his ideas elsewhere. But although I will say though, I mean, I really feel like the senior professors there, they shot down the idea before actually giving it a shot. To be honest with you, because what he had proposed was actually not a terrible idea. It really wasn't. I mean, like they were already condemned to death anyways. So what difference did it make? You know, like, and what he was trying to do in this moment was help other people that needed it, which that's going to come out further on a little bit later on. But maybe they misunderstood where he was going with it at the time. I'm not sure.
Yes, I do have a joke about that, but I'm saving it for later.
Oh, that'll be good.
Well, my timing might be off, but we'll see.
But even with all this and him trying to find other places to pursue his ideas and all that, he had very little support throughout his very early career. He did actually propose a plan in 1976 to the Supreme Court. Oh, nope, you know what? I read that wrong. I definitely read that wrong.
Well, read it white.
You guys, we're really not racist. We're really not.
Yeah, wait until I tell you about what I did at Gears of War 5. Then we'll see whether or not if I'm a racist.
Yeah, they might change their tune on you at least.
I got that written down right here. We're talking about that at some point.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good, dude. I want to say them jokes from the last time we talked about it. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do it because it's just gonna give it away.
So back to what I was trying to say, because I did mess this up again.
Yeah, read it white.
20 plus times I messed up in a matter of 5 minutes.
20.
Oh, okay, gave myself a little extra. But yeah, he had very little support for his ideas and plans. And in 1976, the Supreme Courts reinstated the death penalty. So Kevorkian, which I did forget to throw that in there, they had shut down the death penalty. I did forget to add that in here. I intended on sending it in here. I think that was on another notebook, and I just forgot to add it in when I did this notebook. They had shut it down because they felt it was inhumane. And I'm sorry, but if the prisoners that are there for death, for killing people and raping people, how is it inhumane? It can't be any more inhumane than what they did to get there.
It's like, let us take Jeffrey Dahmer's liver. Money. Let us take, before, right when Jeffrey Dahmer got killed, if they would have caught his body in time, the kidneys might not have been that great. The liver might have been okay. Now
he just wanted the liver so he could have a bottle of Chianti. I'll take it. So in 1976, Supreme Court reinstated the death penalty. So Kevorkian revisited his idea of using death row inmates for medical purposes, basically experimentations at the time.
They have nothing else better to do.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, they're going to die regardless, so what difference does it fucking make?
Let me cut into him. Come on, just let me just slice right into him.
You know he was itching for it, man. He looked like a crackhead. Like, is he ready? Is he ready?
It's like, come on, just let me cut into him. Like, you know what? Like, ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna care.
Right.
Like they killed other people. So just let me just cut right into him.
Dude, I can just see this now. While he's doing all this, he's just unrolling a whole fucking thing full of scalpels.
Like a fucking serial killer. It's like, well, I got them tied up in my garage. Let me get my tools.
Just a 10-foot thing unrolls. All kinds of different sizes.
Oh, God. It's the size. Oh, God. I almost said Jenga, but that's not it. It's the size of a fucking twister mat, just with fucking scalpels just lined up. Yeah, every circle is like different kinds of fucking scalpels all the way fucking around and shit. Different scalpels, knives, fucking
He's
meat
even got
cleavers.
it set up like a game where he hands somebody the dice. Roll it. Come on, big money.
It's like spin the wheel. Let's see what I'm gonna cut you up with today. It's like,
ooh, a 12 plate. Good call.
It's like, all right. It says left foot red, but nobody cares about the foot. Oh wait, actually, Red is the butcher knife, and I am going to cut your left foot off. All right.
I can even picture this dude doesn't even have a foot on his left side. It's just a stump. He's like, left foot. I said left foot.
It's like, hey, don't worry. Like I'm gonna go halfway between the ankle and the knee, and then we're gonna call that your foot. So then when it says left knee, then I can actually take out the knee.
We'll be more in progress if you just have two stumps.
Titillating. Just titillating.
Very. So he went back and reproposed his idea for harvesting organs from inmates after the permanent of death was carried out. Oh, penalty. Yep.
Wait.
Yep. The penalty of death was carried out. That's what I said. I don't care what you heard. What I said was penalty.
Not going to dignify that with a response. That just happened.
And it was definitely deserved. I deserved that one. After the penalty of death was carried out for transplants for sick patients in need. But unfortunately, again, he was shut down, but this time by the prison officials. For lack of a better term, they ultimately shut down the idea because they were fucking stupid. Honestly, I just feel like it was just a matter of, I don't feel like doing the paperwork on that, so no, we're not going to do that. You know what I mean? That's just paperwork, it's the weekend coming up, I got the cookout to go to. I don't know, whatever the case may be.
Hey, my side chick is giving birth this weekend. I gotta go.
That's almost an acceptable one right there. Almost, except for his wife probably wouldn't agree.
But she's still giving birth, and I gotta get out of here.
My wife's meet me at the hospital so my side chick can give birth. That's one understanding ass wife right there.
He's like, and I just told her this morning.
Wow, they got a fucking love that'll live on.
Ooh, that's a love quadrangle with 3 people.
It just keeps growing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know how to say I don't know how to say 5 angles that way, so I'm just gonna let that go.
But I mean, honestly, what blows my mind though is the fact that the prison officials.
Let me blow your mind. Moving on. Sorry, I wanted to do that earlier, and I just held it in. I couldn't hold it in as I
give it to you. But no, I mean, it just blows my mind though that in this instance, the prison officials are the ones that had the final say. When again, it's like, what difference did it make? He's actually, again, in my opinion, he's trying to help people with organs from people that obviously aren't going to be using them because you just fucking killed them. You know what I mean? So I'm not really understanding what the problem is in this case. You almost look like you had something to put in there.
Oh, I did, but I let it go.
Now we're watching an episode of Frozen because he let it go.
Never seen it.
It was actually a movie, not an episode. But anyways.
Yeah. Again, never seen it. I have no fucking clue.
That's what I get for having a daughter, man. That's what I get for having a daughter. I had to suffer through that.
It's like, yeah, I had a daughter once. I flushed her down the toilet when she came out of my asshole.
I thought you were going to say you had a daughter once and the mother busted in and seen you with her daughter, and then now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Anywho, moving on. I might leave that break in there, but I don't know. That silence seemed to be almost damn near perfect.
The silence was on you because the facial part, man. I wish they could have seen it. The facial part on you was just
because it didn't make any sense.
No, it definitely made sense.
Oh, see, it made sense to everybody else. It makes no sense to me because, as you and I both know, I don't want children.
No, it wasn't about you having children. It was
but I did.
It was about you.
I flushed my copies in the pool every fucking
daughter.
day. Dude, I flushed the copies in the pool 3 times a day.
So, anyways,
I knew sooner or later I was going to get this to keep going.
Yes, no, you definitely you won that battle, buddy. The war is still going, but you won the battle.
Mm-hmm. I like the copies, especially when they're floating in the pool.
Oh, okay, so
floaters and sinkers.
Is it the sinkers you want or the floaters?
It's like, man, as long as they flush, I don't care.
You're over there like, please don't float, don't back up, don't back up, don't back up.
It's like, well, if it does, it's going to be in the basement. I ain't going to see it up here. Anywho.
As a pathologist at Pontiac General Hospital now.
Pathologist liar.
Maybe.
Not.
Yeah. Kevorkian experimented with blood transfusions from recently deceased to living patients. And on top of them being live patients, this episode is great.
You need some new glasses.
I keep telling you, man, my eyes have gotten worse, man. Like, you can see I'm wearing my glasses and I'm still squinting. Still fucking squinting.
Almost feel like you should have typed all of that out.
In, like, jumbo letters.
Yes.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I feel like
You're
you should have
probably
typed that
right.
out.
You know what? I'm going to do that on the next one.
Mills Lane. Whoa, hopefully he'll do better.
Okay, so...
Dude, this is how bad it should be talking about Ted Kaczynski. Like, for real. I mean, it could be a hell of a lot worse. Oh, next episode might actually be worse.
It's going to be an explosive episode.
Oh, yeah.
God, that was funny. That was a good.
It's like,
one.
oh,
That
yeah.
was a good one. Thank you, son of a bitch.
In your explosion. And it's like a gusher in your mouth, but with good. Moving on.
Oh, God, please.
Come. That's what I was going to say.
geez.
Come.
Of course it was.
It's like, oh God. You know what? Interview people who actually like make things for yourselves out there. Make your own gushers that explode with cum. So
I make that all the time, actually.
wait, so you make a fruit candy?
Oh,
and
no,
you
no,
put
no,
your-
not a fruit. I just make gushers.
Moving on. Like, I think I want a cigarette, and I don't even smoke cigarettes.
Hey, that's just how satisfying this episode is.
Yeah, apparently that's how satisfying that gusher is.
So on top of them being live patients, he also performed it successfully. And the hospital staff members that he worked with were who he was doing the blood transfusions on. Successfully, I might add. And to back this up a little bit more, he early on in his college life, he was experimenting with blood transfusions. Apparently, another fun fact I forgot to put into this when I finalized it all. But yeah, he did do blood transfusions early on in his university days. And that's going to come up a little bit later on.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, it's going to come up, and it's not going to be good when
Or
it does.
Kevorkian.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, you're going to learn later. There might be another 5 episodes.
For like the 5 people that didn't know already. You know?
Oh, yeah, there's that, too.
But then again, that's 5 out of like, I don't know, 11 people to listen. So
Right.
the other.
It's like, man, what the fuck?
Well, at least we're going to get 6 what the fucks out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, 1 is better than 0.
Oh, absolutely. And we definitely appreciate you 11 people that listen.
Well, unless it's binary, then 1 isn't always better than 0.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, you don't know binary.
It's the numbers code that basically runs systems like computers. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So then why'd you act like you didn't know what the fuck I was
didn't
talking
act
about?
like I didn't know. There was no act like I didn't know. I completely said, fair enough.
Moving on.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm cutting all that out.
Why would you?
Why wouldn't I?
Okay.
It's like, you know what? Everything
You're on it
everything
today.
you say in this episode, I'm cutting out.
So this whole episode is useless. All right, guys. See you guys later.
All right. And on that note, we'll catch up with you next time on the next episode of... Oh, wait. No, we're not done yet.
Holy shit. So anyways, Kevorkian, by this point, was doing blood transfusions successfully on his own hospital staff members. Yeah, I would say that's a money shot of sorts.
Oh, yes.
So, with all this going so successfully, you want to guess where he took his idea to next, as far as the blood transfusion part goes?
Mars.
Oh, definitely fucking lifetimes away from that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was going to say Uranus, but then I realized if he didn't make it to Mars, he definitely didn't make it that far.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You're right.
All right. How about Florida?
Ooh, I mean, he could have. It's possible. But in this case, he took his ideas of blood transfusions from a dead patient to a live patient to the military.
Ooh. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
Yeah. So he thought that, they could use this idea in their medical tents while saving their patients' lives to get them back on the field, to fight for all of our rights.
Yes, because we do need to save our military from the tyranny of our own. Never mind.
That's a different. We should just do a whole nother show based on our ideas and premises of the government. But again, I didn't want to do the political shit on this show because that's not us.
Well, honestly, if you want to know how I feel about the government, watch the G Word on Netflix. That pretty much tells you everything that I feel about the government.
I was just expecting you to stand up and flush the toilet.
Oh, yes. Because I got to drown those Cosbys, goddammit.
So at any rate, God damn it.
Hey, you said toilet, and you should have known I was going to go there. How did you not know?
Ooh, that
It's
is good stuff.
like I'm definitely trying to drown Bill. I'm trying to save the women as best as I can. Actually, I'm not, because they came out of my ass. So just drown them all.
They all gotta go.
Yes.
So he takes his idea to the Pentagon, and they basically were like, meh.
I think the Pentagon should become the Octagon.
But they'd have to add that whole nother side to equal out it's a Pentagon, 5 sides. You have to add a whole nother wing, you know what I mean, to make the other side. Moving on.
Yes.
This guy doesn't know shapes.
Your geometry is fucked up. Octagon is 8.
You're right.
Yeah, what's a decagon?
6.
I know you're fucking with me now. I know you're fucking with me now.
Oh, I definitely am.
Oh, I fucking hope so.
No, I definitely am. So at any rate, yeah, he takes it to the Pentagon, and they're like, no, we're not interested. And obviously that had to just destroy him mentally. I mean, because, dude, every idea he's come up with, at least 3 of these ideas have all been involved with helping people, and he keeps getting shut down at every freaking turn, man.
Almost like he was black.
Well, he definitely wasn't.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, because if a black man did the same fucking shit in the same time period, they'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You may have all these credentials and shit, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, to be fair, I hate to say it, but I mean, he'd just be called a murderer at that point. As a black man.
Good point.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
Wait, no, we actually haven't made it to that part yet.
What, the murder part?
Yes.
Well, again, I mean, you guys have done that, though. You guys have made it there.
Yes. So has white people. So has Mexicans.
You're definitely right.
So has the Aztecs.
And I fall
has the Mayans.
Fall under the white and Mexican part of it. So
so has the South Americans, which is more white than fucking black today. Well, actually, I don't know about today.
You think Eskimos kill?
Oh, yes.
Outside of penguins, I mean.
Yes, seals. And I'm not talking about Navy SEALs neither. I don't see no Eskimo killing a Navy SEAL. That's one good fucking Eskimo. I'll tell you that much right now.
I was really thinking the Eskimos could save humanity on this, but apparently they're no good murderers too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're all murderers.
You had a chance, Eskimos.
It's like you know how many children I've killed today just by masturbating?
Ooh.
Yeah, they're all dead. Every one of them.
You you make sure on the way down when you flush that toilet?
No, there was no flushing involved.
Did you try to do CPR to make sure you couldn't save
Oh, no,
them?
they're too small.
It's always something with you, man.
You better believe it.
So Kevorkian, I just picture you over there like, come on, good guy, live.
It's like, yeah, the smallest defibrillator fucking ever. It's like, breathe, you fucking piece of shit, breathe.
We'll try again tomorrow.
Actually, you know what? You wouldn't even need a defibrillator. Just use a fucking 9-volt or a fucking fucking AAA fucking battery. It's just like you just need some wires. Just like I don't know where the heart is, but I'm gonna figure it out. Breathe, goddammit. Wait, I need some amniotic fluid. Somebody bring me some amniotic fluid for this sperm.
You're just holding this rag and you rip apart a lamp fucking wire and you're just like.
It's like, yeah, shorting out the fucking electricity in my fucking house, which I gotta do tomorrow anyway. My God.
Well, wouldn't it fucking make you shit your pants out if that rag all of a sudden just stood up and was like, I'm good?
It depends on the time of day. Yes.
I would think it would depend on how sober you were at the point.
If it was 2 hours before I recorded this podcast, I probably would have.
Yeah, you'd probably be like, well, we're going to have to put the show on hold. I just shit myself.
Yes. And I'm not going anywhere now. I'm staying right here. It's like, all right, well, I'll get my wife. Oh, hell no. No. I'll holler at you later.
Oh, good God.
Because I got other shit to do, which has to do with shit.
Like catching up with my kid that's now a rag.
And also my daughter that I sent down the fucking drain pipe.
Wow, this is getting too far out there. Fucking Kevorkian. Kevorkian wrote a series of articles for the German journal Medicine and Law in the 80s, which was basically a blueprint for his thoughts and ethics of euthanasia.
Euthanasia makes you kill your pet.
Sure does, buddy. In 1987, Kevorkian began to advertise in the Detroit newspapers as a physician consultant of death counseling.
Okay. The funny thing is, if you were to read that at that time period, it doesn't sound ominous. But then it's right. Like a decade, 15 fucking years later, it's just like, oh, that's red flags galore.
Right. Like, if I was to say none of this happened until this point, and today I just opened up a paper, hey, I'll help you kill yourself. What? Let's do it.
No, but now, I kind of see what you're getting at there, but at the same time, it's just like death consultant. It's just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to die soon. Let's see what this person can do to try to help, try to help ease the pain. Oh, my God. I got fucking songs for days. Just keep popping up in there. Just like the Cosbys.
Again with the Cosby joke.
Oh, yeah.
I think once per episode. Once. And by the way, would you like a pudding pop?
No, absolutely not. I don't like pudding pops of that color.
Oh, racist against pudding pops. That's crazy.
You fucking goddamn right I am.
At least I wasn't wearing a sweater when I asked you, okay? Like, that's...
Not this time. Like, winter hasn't come yet.
I'm going to have to jot this down for a later, like, winter episode.
Yeah, you thought. I was like, I hope you remember none of this.
So, at any rate, by this point, obviously, like, this is the first time Kevorkian has basically made it known that he's willing to help people euthanize themselves.
I almost did it right there, too.
I was waiting for it. That's why I paused. I was waiting for it.
I'm going to let that one go. I'll save it for the next one.
I think time's passed, yeah.
Oh, no, it has not.
So, yeah, this is the first time he's really, like, made it known that, like, this is, like, his new road he's going down.
that's the road that will eventually be well traveled.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And in fact, it's right around the corner because he's getting his first patient out of this.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And,
So now question. Now, should we stop here and then start with the first patient in the next episode? Or should we keep going with the first patient and then stop and then keep going after that?
You know, we could do that, but I'm wondering if that's going to add an extra episode to what I was already thinking this is going to.
Dude, you still got like 30 more pages to fucking
Yeah, yeah. We still got a long ways to go, yeah.
Right. I mean, we can still keep going for another.
Let's go ahead. You know what? I feel like that's good.
Because it's
he's getting his first patient out of this, and
it's almost cigarette time for you too.
Oh, that is definitely heavily on my mind. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's been heavily on your mind for the past half an hour.
Oh,
yes.
I would say 25, 20 minutes, but
go fuck yourself.
That's for keeping me honest. But yes, we will go ahead and wrap it up here. We do have a lot more to cover on this guy.
Mark that spot.
Very good call. But yes, he is definitely getting his first patient out of this, and this is where things really start to take a whole nother toll.
See, that's why I figured that we should stop here, because I figured everything, like, things were going to start to change.
Oh, yeah. Things are going to be going here right now. Like, this is where everything's picking up.
Oh, this is where most people that do know anything about Dr. Kevorkian actually...
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like a lot of people that know who he is still knows about him well after this fact.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, this is what got him known for people as far as this goes.
Dr. Death. Dr. Death. Dr. Death.
I'm just saying, man. We need some kind of riff there, man. We do. We need some kind of fucking riff there. Just a heavy metal fucking riff.
Dude, if I end
the
up
wheels
doing,
are going.
Oh well, the wheel is definitely going more towards Overbees.
Ooh, absolutely.
I could find a good Overbees fucking intro that I could probably try to
write that
dub
down.
it. Huh?
Write
oh
that
yeah.
down.
All right.
Overbeast riff insert.
Oh shit. Yep, that's my microphone.
Mic down.
You know what? Now that you mention it, dude, if we're going, like, especially doing episodes like this, I might have to put a sample button down for that, to where it's just like, bam.
Yes, as we're saying, Dr. Death, because it's going to happen more. It is going to happen more.
Dr. Death, Dr. Death.
Oh yeah.
God, dude, if we could, like, especially like lately, I've been listening to not a lot, but a decent amount of fucking Slipknot. Dude, Corey Taylor just doing Dr. Death Slipknot style. They're like, Dr. Death. Actually,
you heard any of the new album yet that just came out?
I heard that there was going to be a new album coming out.
Oh no, it's out.
Oh, it's out now.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I've heard bits of it from Spotify. Oh my God, you have got to hear it. It is good, beyond good. But again, that's not part of this episode. Well, it's probably gonna be now. That
Dude,
it's on there.
Dude, I almost fucking said how old Corey Taylor is, and the fact that he. I mean, granted, he's not like old, but I mean, he's not young. He's not necessarily in his midlife crisis
dude,
anymore.
He's still got that young man's voice.
Fuck yeah, he does.
Especially for
and
death
he still
metal.
got that fucking neck.
Oh, dude, that neck ain't going nowhere. That's a tree trunk.
That's why. That's why in this book, I told you about that book. You're Making Me Hate You.
Oh, like I still want to check it out.
My God! If any of you who are listening to this are fans of Corey Taylor or fans of fucking Slipknot, for real, check out the book. This is a plug that is not going to get us any fucking money, and we don't fucking care.
Not.
But I've read the book about 4 or 5 times, and I highly recommend it. It's called "You're Making Me Hate You" by Corey Taylor, and he says somewhere either in the preface or in the introduction of the book that he will be referred to as the neck for the rest of the fucking book. And it's just like, yes, I get that. Because, I mean, shit, he got a neck like you, and your neck is damn near like a fucking rhino tree trunk, too.
Right. And let me just tell you this, because I've personally met him, and you think his neck's something seen on videos and on TV. Like, dude, that neck is enormous in person. And, I mean, dude, Corey Taylor, he's definitely a hero of mine. Like, honestly, he's definitely metal, but he's definitely about shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about him, because he's not just about just metal and fuck everybody. Like, he's an actual down-to-earth person, man. Like, I've had the chance to talk to him in person. He is a down-to-earth person, man. He's a good dude, man.
Did you hear the Stone Sour version of Creeping Death?
I have, and it's good. I like it.
Man, I actually
like it.
Dude, the only okay, I can't say singing wise, but musically, the only people that I think have done that song better is fucking and ain't nobody gonna know who the fuck this is except for a few people, is Spirit of Revolt, because they have made changes to the song that works for the way that they do it, and all of the changes is just, it's like there's like more double bass in it, and even with like the more double bass, there's more drum fills, like how they do in Creeping Death.
Oh yeah.
And like they even made changes to like some of the cymbal and riff work too. So it's like the way they did it. I was about to
say they use more actual top hat than cymbal, I've noticed.
Well, Drew really only had R.I.P. Drew.
Yes, he was a good dude, man.
Yeah, he really only had 3 cymbals, maybe 4, including the hi-hat. So and that's like the hi-hat, one main crash and the ride, and he made all of that work.
But I still say though, even with the way that he added the extra hi-hat into the song while he drummed, it made a world of difference. It really did.
Man, I wish I had a recording of them doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look, you got one. I almost feel confident you got one. But at any rate, we're getting way off topic, and that is our show. Thank you for listening. This is the dumbest podcast on your desk with me, Clayton Gegg, and
that's exactly why you're not allowed to have a fucking goddamn beer on my table.
It wasn't on your table. Get over it. And it was empty.
Yeah.
I finished it.
Yeah. It still doesn't change the fact. And I'm Manny McDouche, and apparently the keg has to either go pee or he's going to go smoke a square, and apparently we out of here.
Peace,
bitches.